Some people go to jail for not paying taxes. Others, usually the rich, pay nothing and walk free. Wesley Snipes owed millions and went to prison. Meanwhile, billionaires pay zero income tax, buy yachts, and get interviewed on CNBC. How's that fair? It's not, but it's legal. In this video, I'll show you exactly how the rich avoid taxes. Not by breaking the law, but by understanding it better than everyone else. There are two types of people when it comes to taxes. 1. Earners, people who work jobs and get taxed before they even see their money. 2. Owners, people who own businesses, real estate, or stocks, and choose when and how they're taxed, if at all. The average worker gets a paycheck, pays income tax, and hopes for a refund. The rich, they earn through capital gains, loans, dividends, and depreciation, all taxed way less, or not at all. Let's be clear, tax evasion is illegal. That's fraud. Tax avoidance is legal. That's using the system to your advantage. The rich aren't hiding cash. They're hiring lawyers and accountants to legally reduce their tax bills to zero. Yes, it's unfair, but the law allows it. The first strategy: borrow, don't sell. Selling assets creates taxes. Borrowing doesn't. If someone owns $100 million in Amazon stock and sells $10 million, they'll owe millions in taxes. But if they borrow $10 million using that stock as collateral, no taxes, low interest, and they still own the stock. At death, their heirs get a step up in basis, erasing capital gains taxes entirely. Elon Musk did this. He borrowed billions using Tesla stock to fund his lifestyle and even buy Twitter, all without selling and triggering taxes. Next, depreciation, the best-kept real estate secret. Even if your building goes up in value, the IRS lets you write off its wear and tear. Buy a $1 million property? You can deduct approximately $36,000 per year for 27.5 years, even if you're making profit. It's a paper loss that lowers your tax bill. Depreciation is the IRS saying, your building gets older every year, so we'll pretend you're losing money. Business owners don't just spend, they deduct. As an employee, you buy a laptop with after-tax money. As a business owner, it's a write-off. Phone bill? Deductible. First-class flight to meet clients? Deductible. Fancy dinners? 50 to 100% deductible. Home office? Car? Deductible. The rich blur the line between life and business. If the company shows no profit after expenses, there's nothing to tax. Here's the truth. An employee earning $100,000 may pay 30 to 40% in taxes. An investor making $100,000 in capital gains pays 0 to 15%. That's why billionaires don't take salaries. They take stock and borrow against it. Even Warren Buffett said he pays less tax than his secretary because his income is mostly investments, not wages. The system favors capital over labor, and it's designed that way by people with money and influence. The wealthy pass down money through trusts, which protect assets from estate taxes, lawsuits, and divorce. If a trust owns your assets, you don't. And if you don't own it, the government can't tax it. You control it without owning it. Now, what about foundations? Let's say you sell a company for $50 million. Donate $30 million to a foundation you control, and you get a huge tax deduction. That money isn't taxed. You still decide how it's used. It looks like philanthropy, but it's really long-term wealth preservation. Why doesn't the government fix this? Because the people writing the tax laws are funded by the people benefiting from them. Politicians take donations. In return, they write vague laws full of loopholes. The rich aren't cheating. They just have better instructions. Now that you know how the rich avoid taxes, the real question is, what are you going to do about it? You don't need to be a billionaire to play smarter. Start a business. Learn to invest. Understand the system. Because the game isn't fair, but you can still play it. The rich don't work harder. They just know the rules. If you found this video helpful, subscribe and share it with someone who still believes hard work alone creates wealth.